Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello dear students and welcome to first year science online classes. The lesson for today's discussion is complex numbers, and we were solving the exercise 5.1 in the previous class. So let's continue to solve and the question that we are solving today is the third question. And the question is a similar question that we were solving in the previous class, that is express the following in the form of a plus ib. So ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಈ ಸಮ್ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ I raised to minus 39 ಇದನ್ನು a plus ib ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, correct? So how we will simplify this? Again two methods, okay? So the first method is of the formula, alright? The second method is direct method, okay? So the formulas are 1 and then I raised to 4k plus 1 is I, then I raised to 4k plus 2 is minus 1, I raised to 4k plus 3 is minus I, okay. These are the formulas that we have. There is an easy method to remember the formulas, okay? So what is the easy method? K place ಅಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಹಾಕಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? I raised to 0, anything to the power 0 is 1, correct? Okay, then put 0 here, 4 into 0, 0, I raised to 1, I raised to 1 is I, then this is 0, so I square ಅಂದರೆ minus 1, then put 0 here, 4 into 0 is 0, 0 plus 3 is 3, I cube, I square into I minus I, okay. So that way you can remember the formulas easily. Well, now if you are using the formula method, then you have to write this in this format. ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ನೋಡಿ, 4 ಅಂತ ಬರೀರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರೀತೀರಾ? ಯು ಮೇ ಸೇ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ minus 9. ಸೊ 4 into minus 9 is minus 36. minus 36 ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus 3 ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಆದರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಇರೋದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? should be little less, minus 9. So minus 10, minus 10 is less than minus 9, correct? So you write minus 10 here. ಇವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು? minus 40. minus 40 plus 1 ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೋದಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. So minus 40 plus 1 is minus 39. So always remember, when you have a negative number, this number should be adjusted in such a way that you will get plus here, okay. Now once you know this how to write, okay, then what we can do is you can just use the formula. This is of the type 4k plus 1. So 4k plus 1 is I, therefore the answer is I. So you will get the answer very quickly in this method, formula method, okay. Now if you don't want to use this method, let us say you want alternative method, because you may say I don't want to remember all the formulas, it's difficult for me. Well, no problem. So alternatively what we can do is I raised to minus 39 is there, no? That you will write it as I raised to minus 38 into I, okay. Now plus 1, right? So this is not correct. So what you will do is you will write minus 40. Okay, so we'll write minus 40 plus 1. So this is plus 1. No, minus 40 plus 1 is minus 39. Understood? So this should be minus 40, not minus 38. Correct. Now I can write this as I square to the power minus 20. Correct. And this is I itself. Next ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು I square ಅನ್ನು ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. So this is minus 1 to the power minus 20 into I. ಇವಾಗ ಇದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತೀರಾ? Understand, if you have 2 raised to minus 1, you will write 1 by 2 to the power 1. So if you bring that down to the denominator, negative power becomes positive power here. You know that formula? Okay, that's just an example. Okay, so if you need the formula, I will have to write this way. Okay, so that's the formula. Well, so I'm using that formula here. I have minus m, so 1 by a to the power m I have to write. So 1 by a place alli enide, a place alli minus 1 ide, so adan minus 1 anta bariteni illi, and minus 20 becomes plus 20 into I. Okay, next what we'll do, we will simplify this. So what is it? 1 into I, that is I, and minus 1 to the power 20, you have even power. Okay, so minus 1 into minus 1, so like that 20 times. Illi even power idre positive barutte, positive. So you are getting I. Okay, so this answer, if you want to write in the form of a plus ib, then how will you write? You will write this as 0 plus I into 1. Okay, so 0 plus I into 1, that's the way you will write it, or you can stop at this, there's no problem. See, did you get equal answers? You got the same answers. Okay, so either you follow this method, formula method, or this is the direct method. But now that method is difficult, this is easy. Correct? So I told you how to remember the formulas also. So if you could remember, then please remember. If you don't want to remember, then this is your method. Okay, fine. So the third problem is done and dusted. The next one, you have 3 into, okay, so you have 3 into 7 plus I7. iPhone alla I7, okay, so that is I into 7 plus I into 7 plus the same thing I7. Okay, so that's your question. Now what will you do? You will answer it, right? Okay, so how will you answer it? You just multiply. Okay, I'm not writing the question again. So this is 3 into 7, 21 plus I 3 into 7 again 21 plus I into 7, that is 7I, then plus and plus will be plus itself, I into I square into 7. Next what you can do is you can write without the bracket. So this is I into 21 into I, same. Okay, don't be confused. Now this is 7I. Now what you can replace is only this. So I square place alli ಏನು ಬರೀಬಹುದು ನೀವು? I square place alli -1 ಬರೀರಿ. I square is -1, so you write -1. Okay, next 21 and -7, correct? Plus into minus is minus, so write -7 here. you can take I common. So I am taking I common outside. 21 plus 7. So that gives you 21 minus 7 is 14 plus I into 21 plus 7, 28. Okay, so that is your A plus IB form. So A is 14, B is 28, and that's the final answer. Well, so that was a easy problem because you had only I square to replace and simplify them. Okay, so ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬರೆಯುವಾಗ ನೀವು A plus IB form ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ. So that will be standard format. You don't have to get confused in that. Okay, so that's about the fourth problem. Let us continue with the fifth problem. The next problem is you have 1 minus I and then minus 1 plus I into 6. Okay, so these are all very easy problems of your primary level. Okay, so you have to replace the brackets. So minus into minus you will get plus 1, minus into plus you will get minus. Okay, so now 1 and plus 1 you will write 2. Out of these two things, if you take minus I common, so you don't have to take common, you can just write minus 1 minus 6 minus 7. So you can write this as 2 plus I into minus 7. Okay, so that is about the fifth problem. And the sixth one, you have 1 by 5 plus I into 2 by 5, and then you have minus. So multiply ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, subtract ಮಾಡೋದು. 4 plus I into 5 by 2. Okay, I into 5 by 2. Well, so this is the question, and I'll tell you what, do it yourself. Okay, so please do it yourself. Homework problem. Okay, so sixth problem is a homework problem. Please solve it by yourself. It's not difficult. You have minus, remove the brackets first, minus multiply ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ I ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ರಿಯಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನರಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, A plus IB ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ. So that's it for this class. Alright, so we will continue to solve the questions from exercise 5.1 in the next class. So till then, take care. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.